Hello everyone, this is Karst and welcome back to part 15 of Control. I am now the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I have a spiffy new outfit, not a huge fan of it though unfortunately, and this is now considered to be my office. So I guess the Foundation is kind of like the epilogue section of the game. I guess you could consider it as such. And it's, I believe, the...
Shawshank Redemption.
What?
That's the name of the movie I was thinking of earlier. Not
Okay.
important, but that was it.
Thank you for your input there, Jesse. But yeah, so the Foundation's the story DLC that is available, so I do kind of want to do it, but I kind of also want to see if anyone has new dialogue. Also, is my brother still chilling in here?
Stop the hiss, right? Sounds like she can really
No, of course not.
Finally, someone had the balls to take the fight to them. It's about time we had someone other than an old man at the helm.
Actually, I agree. She's beaten the hiss over and over. If we win this thing, it'll be because of her.
Indeed. Okay, so he is in here. This is where they
I'll
keep
be
him.
here waiting for you when you wake up, brother.
If he wakes up. But yeah, it makes
If
sense.
You
Yeah.
wake up.
That makes sense. Okay, yeah, so he is still in here. This is just his recuperation room now. Alright,
Marshall's coming back.
good question.
It's not like her to be absent during a crisis.
Marshall's as tough as they come. You don't need to worry about her.
Well, we'll see. Arish, do you have new information? Also, can I please change my outfit out of this suit? I don't like the hair. Janitor's assistant. Yep, okay. Candidate P7. That's pretty funny. Office assistant. I'm gonna stick with the asynchronous suit. That's the coolest one. I'll upgrade. Although I'm not sure what to upgrade now. Levitation. Let's do melee. Even though I barely use it. Sure, I'll collect it, and I don't care about the rest. Arish, what new information?
Clean out every last hiss with one thorough sweep, room by room. But if there's a building shift and even one get behind our line... Fuck, this place is a pain in the ass sometimes.
True.
I heard you closed the hiss portal, or whatever it is we're calling it. If we could just flush out the stragglers.
What's your future?
So, what's next for Simon Arish?
Well, first off, I'm banning all slide projectors. That's it. Seriously, though, we need to review our protocols. Research should not be making decisions that endanger the entire Bureau, fuck it, the entire fucking world, without some serious oversight.
I think Pope would agree. Certain people in the Bureau have been working in the shadows for too long.
And I'd like to make these HRAs part of the mandatory Bureau uniform. They're not stylish, but better safe than sorry.
I don't think anyone will complain. Not after this.
What are your thoughts on me as the director?
What are your thoughts on me serving as director?
Well, I couldn't be more excited. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, Trench was fine, but you pulled us back from the brink. Well, I'm honored to serve, man. I mean, fuck, shit. Phaeton. Sorry.
He'll get it one day.
Sit rep, please.
So, what's the situation in my Bureau, Arish?
The situation is we are still up to our eyes in hiss. Not to mention the months of repairs it's gonna take just to get this place up and running again.
But is it doable?
Of course it is. You just might need to tell some rangers to grab a wrench once they're done hunting hiss.
What about the slide projector? How's that going?
Did anyone ever mention to you that Darling was using the slide projector?
Salvador never did, but I doubt he even knew. Look, I'm well aware that it's our job to study and contain the things that we don't understand, but some of the things that Darling did were way outside of our mission statement. Look, these things are not toys, and acting like they are is only ever going to end one way. At least Pope seems to understand that.
Well, it's secure now. No one can reach it without my say-so.
But thank Christ for that.
And what about Marshall, the missing lady?
Marshall's been missing for a while now. Any ideas where she could be?
The last time I saw her was in maintenance when I was leading the Rangers out of the Atlas. Yeah, I told her it wasn't safe, but she said she had to go check on something.
Did you ask where she was going?
Whew, Marshall is not the kind of person you question. Kind of intimidating, you know? But, she was by herself. If that helps at all.
Oh, okay. I thought you took a team
Not
with her.
really, but thanks.
Hopefully she turns up.
Thank you.
I'll see you later.
You know where I'll be.
And Pope, please talk to me.
Sorry, ma'am. I took them. Darling asked for any additional materials to be stowed for future instructional videos. He asked for anything that looks particularly good in a backdrop.
Inform all research staff that any instructional videos are postponed indefinitely. And don't ever touch my work again.
Fair. What does this have to say? Variants and alterations. Huh. Hey, it's my photo again. I am the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. That's right, she said that. Analysis of his threat, part 5. His corruption manifests in vastly different ways. Some hosts remain largely unchanged, while others are barely recognizable as human. What determines this level of alteration? Is it the duration of corruption? It could simply be an evolutionary process, each entity representing a stage of growth in an undiscovered linear progression leading towards what? Additionally, his entities possess various paranatural abilities. How have they achieved this? Do they gain them from corrupting objects of power? Have they corrupted a single highly talented para-utilitarian and divided their access to paranatural abilities across the network of his corrupted hosts? As a scientist, I am hindered by the sheer number of questions. It's difficult to identify where one should begin. What is the most pertinent question? How do we kill it? That seems to be a good start. Refer to file blank for full report. Alright. Thanks, Emily.
Jesse, good to see you. We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated. If any hiss ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to use everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the hiss out for good.
That's a hell of a promotion.
Really? I mean, yes, I can certainly... Yes! Yes, I accept.
You'll do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
I'm honored, Jesse, really. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, lighting changed instantly. Can I sit back down with you so you can actually talk to me?
I've looked through the docs we found in Dimensional Research. That slide projector is extremely powerful. You were right to shut it down.
Alright, so, me as director.
How do you feel about me taking over as director?
You act like it just happened. You've been director since we first met, remember?
That is true,
I'm
actually.
still thrilled. Nothing's changed. Not for me. But
She's
the
just accepted
Bureau
it now,
has
yeah.
changed. Trench and Darling are gone. Their knowledge, anything not written down, disappeared with them. They knew the Bureau better than anyone.
They're the Bureau's past, Emily. We won't operate like they did. We'll learn from their mistakes. We'll be better than they ever were. We won't ever be like them.
Darling's fate.
When the hiss got into my head, I saw some weird things. I think Darling even spoke to me. Does that make any sense to you?
Empirically, no, but phantom voices as well as hallucinatory states are not uncommon here. And considering the forces that Dr. Darling was working with, he could have been transferred to a different plane of consciousness, physically or otherwise.
And that doesn't upset you?
Oh, very. And the fact that he hid those forces from me, it's infuriating. But Darling's dream was always to look beyond our reality. This time he may have taken a step too far, but as long as his consciousness can perceive his surroundings, I'm sure he's loving it.
Maybe Darling was just trying to protect you from the darker side of his work.
Also true.
Fuck that. I'm not a child.
Fair.
Don't just assume I'm going to consider something morally repugnant.
Which it all was.
Which it all was, of course.
So Darling's actually ascended to a higher plane of existence? Okay.
How was Dylan?
The same. I can't detect any Hiss activity, but his physiology has certainly been altered by it. And I can't tell if his brain activity is genuine or simply the aftermath of the Hiss, like spasms. Dylan could wake up tomorrow for all I know. I really can't say.
Then I just have to wait for him. That's fair. He waited a long time for me.
Don't worry. We'll be monitoring him round the clock. If he wakes up, we'll be ready. I don't mean that in a hostile way, just...
That's kind of what I was thinking, but yeah, it's fine.
You know.
Yeah, you have to be careful.
I hear you. My brother isn't exactly popular around here.
I hope one day he'll have the chance to change that.
Maybe he'll get to be the office boy. But yeah, I wonder if, since Darling ascended, if that excellent music video that we saw in the Ocean View Motel, if that was just actually him, like, giving us his regards and support. Because he did call us through the hotline. So that is quite interesting. What's this about HRA failure?
So, there was a moment after Hedron died that I couldn't feel my powers. The hiss got into my head. Just for a moment.
So that explains the HRA outage. Before we knew what was happening, the Hiss had us. They were in my head. I saw terrible things.
Oh, everyone did. Okay.
I mean, I was about to go under forever when the Hiss was pushed back. The HRAs had come back on. Dylan vanished afterwards, and we fought off the Hiss that came after him. So if Hedron's death knocked out the HRAs, that means there must be a new local source for them to relay, which I'm guessing must be...
Me.
You. Hedron is dead, assuming that word even applies to a resonant-based life form. But whatever it awakened in you, the power you call Polaris, is still active. Or at least, that's what my instruments are telling me.
I don't think we're ever gonna understand all of this.
Nope.
And I'm okay with that. I'm just glad you're here with me.
That's good to know. Thanks, Emily.
Wait, so am I going to be able to awaken this resonance in others at some point? Or is it just going to die with Jessie, essentially? Like, when she dies, are they all screwed? HRAs aren't going to work anymore. Huh. What about the board? The board wants to talk to me, apparently.
I found Dylan attacking the astral plane and the board. What was he hoping to accomplish?
Huh. Since they arrived, Hiss have been corrupting objects of power, which have an inherent link to the astral plane. Maybe their goal was to access the astral plane and the board itself.
That still doesn't tell us why.
His motives are a difficult thing to work out, but I have been digging through confidential files and noticed a strange gap in knowledge regarding the board. Looks like any data on them has either been deleted or was never gathered in the first place.
Then maybe it's time someone looked into that.
Maybe it is.
Okay, I guess that's that. Let's get to the hotline chamber.
Well, I've got a bureau to run. See you soon.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
Motel. Could survivors be hiding inside?
It's possible. I remember a report about a similar incident from '84. The Bureau lost contact with the whole department during a house shift. The department head was found in the motel 2 years later.
What the hell?
His arm stuck in the vending machine.
Make a note to send in a search party when possible.
All right, making the big decisions. Talk to the board. I guess there's no quick way to get there. Okay. To the hotline chamber. It's been a long time since I've been here. Yeah, so you're ringing, I know. The board wants me. I get it.
Even if it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline. I have a feeling he and Trench won't be the only callers from the beyond.
Probably true. What have we got?
Problem in the Foundation.
In maintenance?
That was Auti's vacation spot.
Oh.
We need to check this out.
Is that what it was? The Foundation? Okay, that's fine. I just have to run back to another fast travel point. Hello, how'd I miss you? Executive meeting minutes. Rising costs of AWE response, update on mold eradication efforts, upcoming annual salary review, new supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Well, that was really not that interesting, but sure. Let me back to Central, please. Here we are. To maintenance.
Dark, quiet, trans-dimensional.
Yep.
This place really suits Ahti.
Oh, hello.
So that etching is the door.
Remember...
Okay. Let's try opening it.
So, I can't help but compare it, but... Remember how I mentioned that this place reminded me of Moria last time? Because of the pillars? Now that just reminds me of the entrance to Moria. Come on, guys. You have to see it, right? It's not just me. Alright, let's go. Melon. Whoa, okay.
No time for sightseeing. The board said this was an emergency.
That it is. Research site Gamma. Okay.
Looks like no one's been down here in a while.
Okay, creepy. I can pull down stalactites. Crystals are growing. Excellent.
The crystals are kind of pretty.
Yeah.
I would be having a field day down here.
Do I really want to bring her down here, though? Oh, it's like a new map area. Got it. Cave system.
The Foundation.
What?
Bottom of the oldest house.
Oh, hey, Marshall. Been a while.
I only heard of the Foundation when I became head of operations. The very bottom of the oldest house. Director access only. Just the name alone is classified. Zachariah gave me a tour the day I was promoted. Said I should see it for myself, to understand. After that, I snuck down on my own from time to time to keep tabs on the place, and on them. But nothing ever changed down there. Not even the walls. It's solid, permanent, different from the rest of the house. Of course, they were always watching me. I never stayed long. I'm not stupid. I have to stop the hiss from finding this place. I'm the only one who can.
Okay. Implications.
Stop the hiss.
Marshall? How was she on the hotline?
Is she also dead?
She's dead. Jesus.
Yeah.
She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
I assume she's dead. Okay, the gun's out. Oh, hello.
Just found their way down here too, huh?
Okay, well thank goodness I look up. Okay, what's down here? Looks like death. Maybe don't... I was gonna say maybe don't go there, but now I see the loot. Oh, I'm dead. Well, it was not worth it because I fell down. Oh, I guess I can... How did I fall, though? No, it doesn't take me high enough. Okay. Maybe I'll figure it out later. I don't think I can land on those. Okay. Fine. I mean, it's just one loot box. Or one treasure box. What's it gonna... What's the best it's gonna give me? Crafting parts? Maybe, a weapon mod that I don't use, right? Wow, I'm missing everything. Is Marshall going to be the boss down here? Like the enemy for me to kill? Oh. There's more enemies, I see that. Alright, what are you gonna give me? Nothing, because I can't affect crystals yet, I don't think. Okay, fine. Deep cavern, not allowed. That's fine, I'll figure it out. Can't get up there, obviously.
Those structures. Is that the astral plane?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
How is that possible? This is worse than I thought. I need to figure out what's going on.
I don't even know if these are new enemy types. I assume they are. Oh yeah. Whoa! Whoa, hello. Ow. Okay. They're definitely new. Hello.
The hits are using pickaxes now.
Apparently. Gimme. Nothing of value, thank you. Hello. Relocation order. Tom, you missed the good news. I'm sure the official memo will be out soon, but Northmore called an all hands at the crossroads to announce we're finally moving out of this hellhole and up into the house proper. Bureau brass apparently solved the moving walls problem, or at least figured out a way to pinpoint where and when they happen. All I know is going up means goodbye darkness, goodbye weird lunches with that ex-Nazi scientist, and goodbye pissing into the pit. I know that was you, Barry. Northmore's ordering the Foundation sealed as soon as we can... Northmore's ordering the Foundation sealed as soon as we can haul our stuff out and somehow convince Ash to come with us. He's the only one kicking up a fuss. This is long overdue. We've lost 11 men and damn near $10,000 in supplies moving between the entrance and the Foundation. And for what? Research? Ash is batty if he thinks we want to stay here and sift through more sand for him. It's just rusted iron flakes anyway. Did you know that? We were breathing that shit in. Yeah. Crossroads. So I guess this might be kind of where the old bureau was based. I could be... Beware of toxic geyser. Oh! Okay. Got it. Although it looks like there's a little branch just off to the west side. Loot? Question mark? Down here? Okay, it is down here, but I can't access it yet. Okay, fine. No power over the stalactites or crystals. Not enough crystal power. Hello. Foundation accident. Mr. Wilder, I have some bad news. You remember that Robert Ricardo fella we brought in as a special consultant to match the lower caves? Well, Today he found a chamber with weird eyes covering every inch of the walls, and a strange black pillar in the center. Kinda looks like the one at the crossroads, but smaller. We had a bureau member shadowing him, but whatever happened in there did a number on our guest. The docs are taking a look at it, but it's pretty clear Mr. Adventure's exploring days are over. I know we were careful to limit this guy's exposure to the non-ordinary. Drugging him, carrying him through the upper floor was a real hoot, by the way. But we really need to reevaluate our policies on external contractors. Honestly, we'd be better off forming a special division trained in rappelling, or rappelling, and orienteering than subjecting more outsiders to the shit we deal with. They almost always end up dead or loony. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes complete sense. The things they see here are not exactly normal. Humans can only take so much. Launch health recovery? That's new. Launch health recovery, really? I want to equip that, actually. I'll toss that. And that. I'm fine. I'm fine without those. Toss the level 3s. Okay. Launch health recovery. What do you mean by that? Health recovery on launch hits 8%. I do spam that a lot. But is it better than 42% health recovery per element pickup? That's debatable. I can give it a try. If I don't like it, I can always replace it. It is bright. And we're now in the astral plane.
Is cutting into our dimension. What if this happens in the upper floors? It'll destroy the bureau.
Are these my guys, or are they... Nope, they're not my guys. What are they? They're different. Oh, they're astral plane thingies. Okay, got it. Bye. Honestly, I don't really care about that. I don't think I can get up there right now. Cave bleed. Okay. Yeah, I definitely can't climb up there.
I wish I'd brought Emily with me. I could really use my head of research right about now.
Hey Polaris. What did you want to show me? Why did you just show up?
Marshall? Marshall! Oh, wait!
I'm a little concerned.
The director!
She's probably gonna be corrupted in like some boss fight or something. Is my guess. Oh, another control point.
Whoa.
Crossroads.
This place is huge.
That it is.
Marshall? Can you hear me?
She was on the hotline, so that person couldn't have been Marshall, right? One problem at a time.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on with that pillar first.
A nail. Let me check what's in here first. How about that? Thank you. Evade ammo refund would not be bad either if I actually shot more, but you know.
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building. Traversing the interior is dangerous due to the shifting, but we did manage to find a lower cavern that seems structurally predictable, which is a scientific way of saying its walls won't crush us in our sleep. Northmore even made a discovery. A pistol placed on a stone pedestal in front of that strange ebony pillar. Seems like something out of a storybook.
Oh, is that the service weapon then?
Not handguns. But it is the perfect lure for someone like him. Hours after finding this weapon, Northmore cornered me to spout some nonsense about how the board had made him the director. He ran it about the title being meaningless before now, calling Father and all other previous directors shams, frauds, and worse. I think this place is worse for Northmore than it is for me. Strangest thing? There was no pedestal in front of that pillar a day ago. This building has swallowed a dozen of my men, and now it's handing out presents? Is it playing some sort of game? If it is, we're most certainly losing. Hell, we don't even know the rules.
True. I'm kind of curious to know who Ash is. I mean, Northmore sounds like, well, the first of the modern directors, I suppose. But I don't know how many generations back we're talking. But Northmore has always been referred to as one of the more powerful directors, at least according to incidental dialogue. Don't think there's anything crazy here, and I cannot climb that, as far as I know. Nope. Not climbable. Okay, fine. Is this the nail, then? This thing here? I see a glowing bit. Hello. Hiss sharpened. Oh, okay. Hiss sharpened agents display the para-utilitarian ability to rapidly move short distances. This ability is unique in the fact that it's not associated with any known object of power. However, we should not discount the possibility that this ability is an object variation. For example, abrupt physical relocation, APR, could potentially be a variant of the jukebox effect. Other explanations of the Hiss sharpened ability currently include momentary time manipulation, brief increase in physical speed, inhibiting the witness's sense of sight. If we do accept that the Hiss sharpened ability is not connected to a known object of power, then the Hiss are either manifesting unique paranatural abilities, or there are objects in the house that we aren't aware of. Either way, the Hiss are continuing to develop new strains of corruption, and that is a cause for concern. Yeah, no kidding. On the nature of the pillar. This was Dr. Theodore Ash, head of research. Oh, okay, I see. The pillar found in the crossroads is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Frood would certainly have something to say about the pillar's overly, quote-unquote, erect nature, but I'm more drawn to Whitmore's effect on dynamic layers, structures within structures, the fractal mirror in every being. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is either the very heart of the oldest house, or an intrusion within that heart. Or perhaps it's like the husk of a seed, from which the oldest house sprouted. Trottier wrote that the great architecture isn't built, it grows. But then why does the pillar look different from the rest of this place's concrete walls and rocky caverns? It's easier to see it as an anomaly, a buried artifact, a foreign body, a demonic phallus. I wonder if this pillar is any more welcome here than we are. Astral copy. This is by Dr. Pope, Dr. Emily Pope, who is now the head of research. Thank you. With the astral plane now physically accessible, a torrent of new information has been collected on the entities known as astral copies. The copies' bodies are composed of a dense, stone-like material that is both resilient under controlled circumstances and brittle when struck with significant force. Whether the astral copies possess individual consciousness or are directed by a higher intelligence, such as the board, remains unknown. However, their shared aggression seems to indicate a unified goal. Director Faden's encounters with these entities when binding objects of power in the astral plane indicate they serve as live targets for potential para-utilitarians to practice on. Some have been equipped with Bureau weaponry, though it seems unlikely they were armed by our personnel. It is important to note that they appear immune to his corruption. Yeah, so I was right. It is those, gray people I was seeing. Okay. Ley lines. So this was compiled by Dr. Ash for Director Northmore. On ley lines and their energies. For all my research into the oldest house's ley lines, I still don't understand why they converge here, at the base of this pillar. I suppose the simplest reason is that they have to converge somewhere, Occam's razor and all that, but that seems wrong. The esoteric world abhors coincidence. So what is the true relationship between this pillar and the ley lines? Does it act as a magnet, attracting them? Polar north? Or is the pillar a product of their focused energies? A sprout nourished by the constant flow of the oldest house's power? Perhaps classifying that power would provide some insight. However, we currently have no means of measuring or quantifying it. Given time, it may become possible to collect and even harness this energy. On that note, Northmore is bringing in the much-lauded Dr. Gustav Wagner from headquarters in DC to aid in my research. I suppose this is his way of saying he doesn't trust me to work unsupervised. Let's just hope Dr. Wagner is as smart as his clearly departed Führer once believed him to be. Oh yes, that's why they were talking about the former Nazi. Okay. So this is like, you're talking like the 40s or 50s here, yes? Yeah, sometime around there. Foundation again. Part of me wants to look down there because it looks like it extends, but I feel like that would be a poor decision because I don't see a way to come back up. I see a light over there. Okay, well. This is the monolith? Really? Touch it and revere it. Boop. Oh. A new weapon. Okay. What do you mean?
So I can only choose one? I thought I was done with these tests.
So, a weapon or a power? Okay. Well, I mean, I would like to break the crystals, really, like realistically, to get the loot. But I've been playing as more of a power-based person, and this might allow me to traverse areas to reach other places. So I'll take the power. Give me shape. Okay. Mineral roots and barnacles grow across the foundation. Use an upgrade to shape and inflate. I'm the first director to receive and earn this, and I should feel honored. Or handled, apparently. I'm handled! Easy enough. Where am I going? Intriguing. Kinda curious to know what the 4 locks, keys, and MacGuffins. That's funny. Boop. Are the golden ones hiss? Fine, I'll toss out some of this stuff. Rate of fire. I'm not that concerned about that for this. Headshot damage, 44% is the same. Energy gain from headshots is the same. And I don't care about the rest of this. Okay. Just toss them. Toss them. Alright. Complete the astral plane challenge. Sure. Yeah, I already figured that out. But thanks for the tutorial. I'm kind of curious to know though, like, obviously, if you can only pick one, there must be multiple ways to solve the challenges, and they'll probably give you one option each. Like, you know, you can do this or this.
Let's review.
This broke.
I'm kind of curious to know whether or not, like, it's a real choice or if it's just illusion of choice, you know? Oh, slide projector. The object is a blank with a vertical tray. The object creates blank. See Dr. Darling. Presentation 26.1. The only blank to successfully produce this effect resulted in the capture of blank. See Dr. Darling. Presentation 26.3. The object has not been successfully bound. The pair utility of this object does not require binding. Discovered when the Bureau responded to blank, which is all about ordinary, naturally. Many of the accompanying blanks were blank. See files on P6, P7 for details. The entirety of the blank was transported to the Bureau for examination to find additional blanks or other alternate materials. This is the junkyard then.
The pillar is called the Nail. It was broken by something, and now the astral plane is bleeding into the foundation, which will destroy the oldest house, the Bureau, and everyone inside.
Correct.
I need to find 4 locks or keys or whatever to stop that from happening. But I'm the director. I've handled worse.
I am the director
Ish.
of the Federal Bureau.
With me?
Okay, yeah, so this is what I was missing. Got it. Seems easy enough. So I can go down there, but I kind of want to see what's around here. Cannot destroy it, so it be what it be. I guess that might be considered another alternate path. Good work. Complete the ritual in the warehouse. Sounds like a plan, but what does the ritual entail? Is it just kill more enemies? Because that's usually how it goes. The warehouse. Wow. Wow, that's a tall building. What the heck? Okay, that's just... Hey, there's Hiss up here. Ow! Okay. This is bad. Nice. There's one more, right? Yeah, that's... Ow! I think we're clear. Alright, let's claim this then. Perfect. Kind of curious to know what the ritual entails. I mean, there's like 3 or 4 different places to enter. I can't destroy that because I don't have a weapon, but that's fine. This is yellow, telling me to climb, but I don't see anything worthwhile. Unless there's more pillars for me to pull out. There are. Okay. I have no idea where I'm going with this, naturally. Yeah, why am I up here, precisely? Oh, I can get in here. True. Is it just loot, though? Was that worth it? What are you hiding? Okay, that was not worth my time.
Is this a Bureau ID badge?
That was worth my time.
So old. Pope will definitely want to see this.
Okay. Meteor Hill Summary. Note, per Archival Mandates 8.a, this document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. Makes sense? This is AWE3, so this is one of the early ones. This paradimensional occurrence consisted of 3 sequential sinkholes inducted by subterranean implosions revealing foreign material of magmatic qualities. Yeah, this is 1958. A local chapter of the Youth Science League were participating in an archaeological dig on the hill when this event occurred. Many boys were injured in the resulting collapse. Some touched the magma directly. That sounds terrible. Bureau agents arrived at the scene 7 days after the incident. Samples of the lava-like material were taken. The area was quickly sealed off from the public at our recommendation. Our aim was to ensure all remnants of the material were rendered inoffensive, but the magma descended too deeply into the earth to retrieve. Foul-smelling odors were detected in the area, which were hypothesized being the dissipated element's vapor trail left at the scene. All acquired material was delivered to Washington for examination in the Bureau's on-site laboratories. Alright. Is there an actual elevator coming up, or... Oh, okay.
It's working. It won't go any higher. I wonder if I can charge it up somehow.
Like, change it, or did you say charge it? Because that's probably what you meant. Okay, that's fine. I haven't been inside any of the buildings yet anyway, so it's not a big deal.
28 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well. Per orders, me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar where Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered broad Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base. Ley lines, dragon roads, Hylogalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done. I prefer to work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
Okay. Let me actually check all the buildings before I go anywhere, because... Oh, hello. Because there's a lot of stuff around here, and I just powered up the elevator, so I don't want to miss anything. Or have to backtrack here later, you know? Hello, another ID card?
Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay.
How many of these am I gonna need? Now, where does this take me? Oh, I can open the door. That's good. Is this a shortcut back out? Where does this take me? Oh, wow. You teleported. Oh, you're one of those. Okay. Just loot? Alright, fine. I guess I can go down into the other houses and then figure it out from there pretty much. Hello. History of the oldest house. The oldest house has revealed much to me during my months in the Foundation, but the questions remain. Primarily, the tree etchings bewilder me. What is their significance? If the house has changed shape over its lifetime as I theorized, then was the tree its first form? I sent a team to the Schwarzman building in search of pre-settlement accounts of Manhattan Island. From those, I discovered a single relevant line. And there I found a tree not known to me. The devil twisted within its bark. That line, taken with the fact that certain American cultures believe some trees would offer wisdom and guidance, is indeed interesting. However, it's hardly firm evidence. And though I am now bound to the oldest house, I remain a man of science. Of course, there are numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees. Yggdrasil, the tree of knowledge, Yax Imixche, I'm not familiar with that. Some cultures offered blood sacrifices to trees, while others claimed trees endowed chosen individuals with inhuman powers. Do New York City's many murders act as a sacrifice for the oldest house? Does a house have a chosen champion? Is it me? Well, I mean, it wasn't, but sure. Okay. Next house. Oh, this is just the eye wash station. Sure, okay, fine. And the toilet. Fair enough. Nice of them to include that, though. Just a nice touch of detail. Because most games will have, like, no bathrooms at all. And it's like, okay, but where do they need to go? On the pyramid and geometry. Pyramidic geometry. Okay. I've been through my library, researching pyramids and triangles. If that shape does relate to the board, as Northmore says, then perhaps our predecessors in the occult can offer some insight through their geometric knowledge. In esotericism, the triangle is closely associated with the Holy Trinity and other three-part concepts: past, present, future, mind, body, spirit. Interestingly, the term board also implies multiple parts. Upright angles in Judeo-Christian imagery indicate ascent into the rational and divine realm. Inverted, it signifies a descent into the corporeal and the human realm. Naturally, the ascent is masculine and the fall is feminine, of course, Adam and Eve. That's just a bit of old world patriarchy. It's 1964 now, and we're well past the silliness. Well, you know, you're still a bit off, but sure. Considering the above, what does the inverted triangle tell us about the board? They're clearly not corporeal or human. Perhaps they wish to be, or they once were. The likeliest answer is simply that theological imagery cannot help us define alien entities. But still, the pyramid seems significant. Shapes have power, and clearly so does the board. That is true. I cannot dispute that. Ooh, that's a purple loot thing. You don't see purple often, or ever. But it's a weapon zoom mod, so I don't care.
Another ID card.
Thank you.
For a cartographer.
That's the guy who went loopy. And I cannot go in there, at least not officially. So there must be a way. I got in through there earlier. So perhaps I can now take the elevator down a level? Let's see. Is this up or down? It's up. Oh, hello. Okay. There's only one in here that works. You serious? I guess it makes sense. This place is pretty old, but still. I get the feeling I should take this with me. Just a hunch. Level 3. Okay. Okay, I'm very curious to know where all of this goes, so I'm gonna drop it here. I don't see anything of note back there, so I might actually, yeah. What's this?
Entry day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes, and frequently mentioning the pyramid. After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection. I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, Triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective. Below gives you one, from above another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid. I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
That's a fair question, actually. But that would probably be the board, right? They have some sort of power. Oh, they clearly have some sort of power. I might be overdoing it by bringing this with me, but it's just a hunch. But the further we move, the less I'm sure about it, because I feel like they wouldn't really screw you like that, make you go back that far. Is this an ancient control point? It is. What the heck? I'm just so used to seeing like the satellite or the antenna dishes and stuff. I guess it makes sense. They didn't always have that technology. Okay, what is this and where am I going? I see history. Ow. Ow. Well then, I deserve that. Let's give that another shot. Okay, that one seems to have a lot of health. That's special looking. Who else? Ow. Something's hitting me. Oh, it's a sniper. My sensitivity's too high. Hello, you're a little different. Or were they always able to? Ooh. Ow. I wonder if they were always able to teleport, the snipers. Oh. Bye. Okay.
That damn gun.
Oh.
Fatal. I've served under 2 directors. 3 now, I suppose. Trench and I worked our way up together. We made it through the tough cases, the bad days, the casualties. He was the epitome of a good agent. Smart, decisive, selfless. And he picked up that damn gun. Becoming director is a formal process overseen by the board. Lots of ritual and mystery. After that, key staff provide detailed briefs on all classified matters, past and present. But with Faden, well, there's no protocol for field promotion. The girl's smart, has a good head on her shoulders. I'm trusting her to handle the hiss upstairs, while I hold them off here. All this shit with the nail, the board, I'm not sure she's ready. Besides, I work better alone.
I hope you're still alive at the end of all this.
Not sure she's ready.
I'm here, aren't I? I saved the Bureau once, and I'll do it again.
Watch me. Okay, well, I know there's a way that way, but I kind of want to see what's on this side. Oh, I can go up. Okay. It's good that I didn't go the other way then. Where am I headed? Oh, control point. Thank you. I assume we're gonna fight. Yeah, okay. Was that intentional? Ow. I should probably heal. Bye. Alright, who's still around? Oh, hello. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. Personal mods. Yes, yes, I know. Good enough. Well, that's not going to stop me. Open pit. Yes, I know. But what's up ahead? I'm kind of inclined to say this is probably where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do instead, of course, is jump into that, into the monument. I do see some Hiss-related stuff up here, though. Thank you. Oh, another one. Thank you. Foundation etchings. On the Four Etchings by Dr. Theodore Ashe. My explorations of the Foundation have resulted in yet another mystery. A fascinating series of etchings on large stone tablets. The tablets themselves are likely not native to the Foundation, seeing as they're slabs of sedimentary stone. Quite different from the cave's categorization defying rock. Their placement and form are also too intentional to be naturally occurring. But who braved this place to carry them in? And for what purpose? I discovered a 5-point macro entanglement between the tablets with the pillar at its center. These links seem to extend beyond our level of consciousness to some astral realm I can't detect. Is Northmoor's board somehow tied to all this? The etchings on these tablets are similarly curious. They differ from the cave paintings in style and technique, so are clearly not of the same origin. Are they the visual narration of some event? Or do they indicate intent, a wish, a plan? They only seem to consist of a tree and the pillar, but the sizes of either are inconsistent. What does that signify? I'm missing key pieces of this puzzle, and it's unlikely I'll ever find them. True. Where is this going to take me? I can probably fly back out, to be honest. I could jump up that, but I'm happy to give this a shot. And I can always travel back to the control point, if anything. I saw the hiss thing, like, come through the wall just now. Come on. This elevator's taking a while. It is also dark as hell. This just takes me down, does it not? Let me try flying back out. Save myself the effort and energy. Oh. Worst case scenario, I fall into a pit and then I respawn at the control point I want to be at anyway, right? So. No, I'm fine. Yep, I'm fine. Oh. Thank you. One has to wonder, though, what the ritual in the warehouse entails. Is it related to the art? The tablets or whatever? Okay, destroyed one of those. Nothing else? Okay. What? It's inside the elevator shaft. And I also destroyed a wall. Hello. Thank you. How am I supposed to reach that? Oh, I got it. I'll take it. Nice. Now where can I go with this? Elevator machine room? Is that where I am? Okay. I'm not sure how I feel about the squishy noises, but sure. Okay, so this is the... Yes, it's the warehouse. This is the top of the warehouse area, yes? Oh, another, Oh, this is one of the tablets. Okay.
Like the one I used to get in here.
Correct. But I'm not gonna touch it until I see what's okay. I am not going over there. Can I hurt myself with these, I wonder? Answer is no. I don't think they're selectable if you're on them yourself. Okay, that's good. Melon. Okay. Oh, something ported right here. Oh, it's you! Ow. Well, that sucked. Alright. Maybe this time don't die terribly to that. Ow! Ow! Oh. Okay, it's still alive. I mean, it's clearly right here. Oh. Nice. Oh, hello. Oh, no. Ow. Where'd he go? Oh, hello. Anyone else? No? We're good? No, we still got a barrier. We wouldn't still have a barrier if we weren't done. Or... we wouldn't still have a barrier if we were done, my bad. Did we glitch it out? Did we glitch it somehow? Because I'm not seeing why I can't pass. No. What am I missing? I may have to reload. What the heck is this? Okay, it's actually opened up this time. So, hopefully this time, there won't be any issues. Let's try that again. There we go. Oh, it's the former, okay.
Is this the lock/key the board told me about?
Okay, I can repair it. Only 3 more. Oh.
Just doing my job.
As requested.
First one down. Director Faden's got this covered.
Nice. Then I guess I go back to the crossroads and then figure it out from there. Where's the closest control point? Maybe this will let me go back down. That's what my thought is. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Nice. A quick way back to the control point. Okay, now that we're back in the crossroads, I think this is a good point to... Okay, now that we're back in the crossroads, I think this is a good point to stop. We'll continue to explore Foundation next time. I see that we actually have some humans here now to set up base camp, which is nice. I hope that you're doing well wherever you are and that you enjoyed what you saw here today. I do hope to see you next time, where we'll actually talk to Emily first. Have a great day. Bye-bye.